This next beautiful being that I am thrilled to share with you and introduce you to is Candace. Candace has a commitment to creating a movement around aging. And it's such an inspiring story that she has. She reinvented herself after the death of her husband at age 65, and she took on her own bucket list. But she also wanted to redefine how we relate to aging and the aged population. And we got her on national television on PBS stations nationwide, sharing her story. She's a champion for older adults living a healthy and vibrant lifestyle. And it's so inspiring. She had never left the United States when her husband died. And so she became a world traveler. Her bucket list was to travel. And she's now been all over the world: Cuba, Ireland, Armenia, Italy, China, Tibet, Thailand, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Singapore, Japan, England, Scotland, Wales, Hungary, Slovakia, Australia, Germany, Czech Republic, Mexico. It goes on and on and on. And she doesn't play part way. She started this vibrant online community. She's galvanizing groups of people to change the way we regard this very natural phenomenon. She's also recently paired with a couple of friends and colleagues and created this very robust community that is about raising awareness. And it's a privilege to bring somebody who's such a heartfelt, has such a heartfelt message that would really impact the lives of all people, God willing, who are able to age or have aged people in their lives. It changes the way that we relate to the entire thing. And it's such a privilege to bring somebody with a message like this out to the world, particularly on national TV in front of millions. I hope you enjoy her story as much as I have enjoyed hearing it. Candace, it is such
Hello, Cheryl Hunter.
I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And I'm happy to be able to share with you and with everyone my story. As Cheryl knows, but I want the people listening to this to know, I, a few years back, turned 70, and now I'm about to turn 73 in a couple of months. And at the age of 70, I noticed that there were people in their 70s, even on up into centenarians, who were happy, they were vital, they were living life to the fullest. Then there were other people who were, life was deteriorating. They were kind of closing up shop. They were too old. And I wanted very much for myself and for everyone to take that first path. Matter of fact, what my mission was is to have that period in people's lives as they were aging to be the happiest time of life. And so I set out, and it's my mission. So I scheduled seminars, I did workshops, I had little speaking engagements, and sometimes there were 10 people there, and sometimes there were 30 people. And even on a couple occasions, there were a couple hundred people. But I worked with Cheryl because it seemed like a pretty slow path. I was on the turtle path to getting my mission out.
The turtle path.
So Cheryl, as you know, you said to me, you should be on public television, national television. And I went, oh my gosh. And you said you could talk to thousands and thousands of people. And Cheryl, out of your empowerment of me, I was on PBS sharing who I am. And as people know, thousands and thousands of people got to hear me. And they know that because how you empowered me, that over 70 could be the happiest times of their lives. So I want to thank you, Cheryl, for how you empowered me and empower the people that work with you.
Candace, it's just so extraordinary to hear, this mission that you have for wise and healthy aging and people being able to be the best of their lives and just keep getting bigger and better. It's a message that it would make such a difference as it gets out into the world and for all of us. I mean, right? No matter what your age now, God willing, we'll all be there. And it's for you to create this and make this a legacy. you had to not only be clear on the message, but get it out to people. So just honored and thrilled, and thank you for sharing your extraordinary story.
And thank you for getting behind my mission. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yay! Thank you, Candace.
Uh-huh.